everybody, and welcome back to Allthemodium. We are back on the server, of course, and I've switched out. If you remember the last episode, we were processing some nether quartz ore in our enriching factory. It was right at the start. It might not have even been last episode. It might have been the one before. But anyway, I've switched it out for an ultra exporter with some speed upgrades and an ultra importer connected to this unobtainium furnace. And if we look at it, you see nothing moving. And it's not because nothing's working. If you look, it's actually on. That fire obviously means it's on. And if we have a look in here, you can actually see this number going down. You can both see the big number change, and in the tooltip, you can see the number going down. Yeah, that's ridiculous. So, once again, this is it running non-stop, as fast as possible. At least I think it's as fast as possible. You can probably speed it up with something faster than these importers. But let's see exactly how much lag it's creating. Just real quick. Oh, overlay. 169. If you remember in the last episode, that was the same amount that this guy was using. And he was doing a fraction of the speed. So, yeah, I thought I'd just show that off properly. Yeah. Another thing I did real quick off camera was I set up another drawer up here with obsidian, because now we have a phenomenal amount of obsidian. So we've got to go store it all. And, of course, it's voiding any of the extra stuff. Okay. That's pretty much a good recap of what happened. This episode, as per usual, not entirely sure what I'll do. We could try to do the dragon forges, see if we can make them real quick. Should we try to do that? I think we should. First things first, let's get both of these dragons and figure out which one... Like, does this one sleep? No, they both slept, didn't they? Yeah, okay. I'm recalling. This guy doesn't appear to be doing anything anymore. Ooh. Because if we search Allthemodium, we have all of these alloys. We don't actually have any more ingots, believe it or not. Really? Why don't we have any more ingots? If we search, oh, wait, are they nuggets? They are nuggets. Okay. I think there's an easy fix for this then. Let me go do that real quick. We'll also have to figure out, let's test it real quick. So, usually, you know, people sleep through the night and make it daytime in the overworld. So, let's do that real quick just to test. Do these dragons stay awake? So, the fire dragon will, in fact, be awake in the overworld. Perfect. We can go ahead and pick him back up. What about our ice dragon? Will you be awake too? You will be. Perfect. Ooh, beautiful, like, pink eyes. I like that. Nice. So we'll probably set up the forge just in the overworld. And obviously we'll move it across to the new spot, which, just real quick, we should have new spawn logout here. So once you've packed all your stuff up, gotten all your blueprints, go to any waystone and you should be able to get here. And that's pretty much it. You just log out here and you'll be safe when we do the server wipe at the end of the month. How do I get back to my house? Okay. So what was I doing? I've already forgotten. Oh, we were going to fix the Allthemodium problem. So the ingots and whatnot. The way that we can fix that... Oh, some experience. The way that we can fix that, I believe, is by just real quickly, I make an ingot of this. I might as well make a stack. Why not? A stack never hurt nobody. Then we put in these ones. Oh, if it lets me. Doesn't really want to. We get a stack of this too. And then inside of one of these, if it has room, we can place these in here. And what it's going to do is it's going to try to craft a stack of these ingots, if it can. So it's going to use up the nuggets that we're getting from our bees, from the honeycombs. And it's going to turn them into ingots. This crafting card keeps them stocked. This is obviously an interface from Refined Storage. And we should be able to just double check real quick before we continue. Yeah, he's already up and running. We have some stuff in here. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. So that part's covered. Let's try real quick to build a forge. I believe to build a forge, we're going to hopefully speedrun this a little bit, because I don't really know how long it's going to take, so I'm going to assume that it's going to take a while, so I'm going to try to speed it up. We're going to make these blocks of dragon bones. Dragon bones you obviously get from killing dragons. By the way, in the next update... Oh, we accidentally made a wall. In the next update, so after we update the mod pack at the end of the month, that's when we're doing it. We're updating the server, sorry, not the mod pack. We're updating the server to the latest version of the mod pack. There's a changelog that means that our mob controller that we had, let me search it up real quick, for lightning dragons is actually going to get us the proper things. So if you did happen to make one of these, hold on to them, because they're going to be very useful in the coming updates. Okay, so yeah, dragon bone blocks, or blocks of dragon bones, they're used in, I believe, every single type of forge you make. The other thing that is sort of different for each forge is the actual dragon bricks. So as you can see, there's Dragon Forge Fire, Ice, and Lightning. We obviously have some extra Lightning ones. I guess we'll probably... Oh, actually, we might not make these first. We will bookmark them, though, so that we can find them later. But if we search Forge, here we go. Now we can see all the things. So we'll also need an Ice and Fire Aperture, and we'll also need a Fire and Ice Core. So these cores actually require some bricks. That's fine. What about the apertures? They require some bricks as well. Okay, so we just make as many bricks as we can, and that should be fine. There's no like mix matching of ingredients. So if we use everything up, it doesn't necessarily matter. Sadly, though, we have to make everything into blocks of scales, and that can be a little bit annoying. So I guess we'll start off with the Fire Dragon. So we're going to make blocks of dragon scales, as many as we can. Ooh, that's a lot. That might even just be what we need. Dragon Forge. So this will be for the Fire Dragon Forge, I thought. No, we made scales, right? Okay, so we use the scales to make the bricks and use 5 blocks of these scales to get 4 blocks back. So you are losing some. So now we're at 24. Okay. And then we're going to make 1 fire aperture. That's where the dragon breathes into. And then a core, which is going to use a fire dragon heart. That goes in the center of the structure. And then the rest of them, well, we just grab the bricks, right? Let's see exactly what we can get going here. So, where exactly do we want to put these? I'm not really sure. Hopefully this isn't too close. I mean, we'll probably relocate it when we move over to the new server, so this is going to pretty much be temporary. To set this guy up, you make a little plus pattern. You fill in the corners with bricks. It doesn't matter what orientation you put the bricks, so I guess just make them look however nice you want them to look. In the middle, you place a core. In the direction that your dragon's going to be, so my dragon is going to be sitting there, I want it to breathe into this aperture right here, so you place that there. Then you place Dragon Forge bricks all around here. It does look like we might need some more, because on the top, you do the corners, and then fill the rest in with bricks. So we're going to need 5 more Dragon Forge bricks, fire bricks, which means we're going to have to use some other scales. I believe the emerald scales actually work. So we're going to craft these into the scales. So the scales into the blocks of scales. Then these are going to get turned into the fire bricks. Now we don't need too many, so I guess I'm just not going to spend that many just in case. And you fill it in like that. And if we look, we should be able to open it up. Yes, beautiful. So this guy's working. Obviously, all we need to do now is, in theory, place a dragon like so. Let's see. Are you going to do it? Do the thing. Oh, wait, no, I've got to put stuff in here, don't I? Oh, what do you think I put in here? Let's have a look real quick at alloy. We're going to search alloy, and these are the 3 different ones. So, unobtainium and allthemodium, vibranium and unobtainium, and then vibranium and allthemodium. So, let's search at allthemodium. Currently, we have unobtainium and allthemodium made, so we can combine all these different things in a different way, if that somehow makes sense. Do we not have... I don't think we have much in the way of, what do you call it? Allthemodium, believe it or not. Here we go, let's grab these. Alright, let's test. So I'm going to test unobtainium and vibranium. Oh, he's breathing. So what you want to check here is, he's going to breathe. Oh, that's a very weak animation. Is that my fault? Can I... Nope, it just doesn't look impressive. Okay. The lightning looks so much cooler compared to that. Oh, I am a little bit disappointed. Anyway. Okay, this is getting ash, so no, that's not the right recipe. What we can do, though, is we can try vibranium on the left and unobtainium on the right. We can see what that makes. So you do want to keep an eye on when you're trying to discover these recipes, which I'm not sure if it's intentional or not, but they don't show up in JEI. They don't show up here in this current version that I'm on. Let's see. The fire animation is filling up. Then the arrow is filling up. Come on. Nope, we get ash. So that is not the recipe, which means all that we have left is this one here, the vibranium and allthemodium. So vibranium, allthemodium. Let him breathe on it. And that should hopefully be it. We might have to switch the orientation of these two, but I'm pretty sure just based on how the picture looks that this is the right orientation. Let me clear my inventory and I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, and the moment of truth. Drum roll, please. And I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm waiting. Any day now. Any second. Oh my god. This is why my videos end up being an hour long. Come on. What are we waiting on, huh? What is this? Huh? What's going on? Yeah, come on. A little bit more heat. My god. You know what? I feel like this is the right formation then, because I feel like the ash showed up a lot sooner than the alloy does. So I'm guessing maybe it's working? Maybe? What if we leave this for a bit? Because I think it is a very long process when you have the recipe correct. I think it does take a while. So we might as well start making our Ice Dragon Forge. Oh, another thing we should do is make more of this soundproofing if we can. We're going to need orange dye. Ooh, but we have these rainbow honey blocks, so that is not a problem. So here we go. Soundproofing, we're going to make some of this. Exchanging gadget, I'm going to place this down, select it, right? And then what we're going to do here is place it right underneath the dragon, like so. I'm going to replace that too. And then what these blocks do is they essentially dampen the sound. So if we wait a second, it should dampen. Oh, yep. A little bit quieter. And now it's pretty much silent. You could also click on this muffler, find the dragon sound and mute it, but I don't know. I guess it's up to you at the end. There it is. We actually caught it in action. Okay. Oh, this is good. We can essentially automate this so that we have unlimited vibranium Allthemodium alloy. That is perfect. Is that the last piece we need? Vibranium, unobtainium. No, we need, yeah. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's happening. Alright, let's search dragon. Here we go. Blocks of dragon bones. Then the scales we might struggle with. I believe silver scales are the ones we need, but I have a feeling that we need more than what this is going to give us. So this gives us, what, 13? Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to kill some more ice dragons and get lucky. You know what? At the very least, what we can do is we can go ahead and craft some of these bricks. So we got 8 of them. I guess that's good. And we can make, at the very least, the ice core. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? So I'll leave this here to do its thing. I'm going to head back into the other, and we're going to head to mountain biomes. So I will need my compass, which honestly is like the best feature in this entire game. This nature's compass. There's actually a few now. Explorer compass. I bet you one of these are really cool too. This one's sounding pretty cool. The Explorer compass. A blood altar to get this guy. No idea what it does, but that's a lot of effort to get this, so I imagine it's pretty cool. Alright, well, I will meet you at an ice dragon. Alright, so we right-click on the compass to open it up. Then we search other. We scroll down a little bit, and we're looking for mountains. So this one right here, we're going to click on that, and then click start search. Our compass will figure out where a mountain is. There's one in this direction, and on the top left, it tells us 1,000 blocks. And so, we're going to go 1,000 blocks in this direction. We can do this pretty quickly. I probably won't show it all. Oh, we're actually already stuck on a mountain. So this one's Mountain's Edge. I'm not entirely sure if that counts, so I guess we'll go specifically to the mountain that is right about here. Oh, no, we've passed it. Okay. Alrighty, yep, here we go. Mountain, just mountains. So I'm going to head down here with actually my mech tool and my mech armor, and yeah, I'll hopefully find a dragon down there. Sure enough, we have found ourselves a dragon just over here, and you can see it's ice. And we're just going to hit it with our cleaver from Tinker's Construct and pretty much wipe it out, like, instantly. Alright, that might be hard to believe, but that is in fact the dead dragon. So we're going to just figure out where the center is, which I think is here. And hold right-click on it. I think that's working. It's a big dragon. I think this might be a stage 5, but we should be able to get some scales off it. And honestly, that looked like it might be enough scales. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what we get. Alrighty, we did in fact get a dragon egg, but obviously that's not really what we're after at the moment. We want to turn these into blocks of scales. How many do we get? 13. Once again, not exactly perfect. Alright, so we got 12 bricks. We're going to have to spend 4 of them for the aperture. And yeah, we're not left with enough, because think about it. We got 5 on the bottom. Then we have... what, 7 on the second layer, and then another 5 on top. So we got 17 bricks we need, I think. So I guess I'm going to have to keep exploring. Luckily, this is a big mountain biome, so we've just got to go exploring still. You know what I should have done? I should have made a mob shard before we started doing this, and started at the very least getting these guys programmed. Because once we can get the loot from them, we're probably going to want to, aren't we? So you just have to, at the start, you just have to whack it once with a mob shard, if I can. I kid you not, I've killed about like 3 more dragons. The last 2, I think I got to shard them. Yeah, so you can see 2 out of 5 kills. I'm just not getting enough, what do you call them? Scales. That one gave me enough. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make the last of these Dragonforge bricks. There we go. Dragonforge bricks. That's perfect. Dragonforge core. Dragon bones I've got to grab again. And I'll meet you guys back at the house. Okay. Fire dragon. Beautiful. Over here we're going to place our ice dragon. So once again, in order to place this guy, you do the exact same thing. Literally the exact same. You place the corners as bricks. As bone bricks, sorry. The middle is a core. The front needs to be an aperture, which I'm guessing I put back. Yep. Ice aperture. There we go. The rest of these need to be the normal bricks like that. Then corners again. And bricks again. Like so. Oh, here it is. You can open it up. You can see it's working. Inside of this guy is going to be at Allthemodium. We're going to get, I believe, unobtainium and vibranium. Now, as you might notice, we don't have that much vibranium. So this is going to be a little bit rough, but it's going to be the vibranium, then the Allthemodium. So vibranium on the left, unobtainium, sorry, not Allthemodium, on the right. And then we should be able to, finally, walk back a bit, so that we're far enough away, and have our dragon aim into the aperture, like so. And let's see what the animation looks for this guy, the particle effects. Very similar to the fire. So far, the lightning dragon is honestly the coolest, if I have to say so myself. We'll keep an eye on this to make sure that it works. What I might do, though, while that's happening... yeah, I might have to chunk load it. Alright, so I believe vibranium we had in here, judging by that. And the reason why there's currently not one is probably because it died from the poisoning. Normally that would be fine, but the problem is, I think from memory, getting the vibranium egg is a bit of a nuisance. We do have enough leftover honeycomb blocks that it's probably not a problem. We just need to add it to be imported in here. What are we currently not making anymore? I don't think we're doing wither honeycombs. Let's put vibranium back on the menu. So I will have to get another vibranium bee in the future. Because, yeah, the radiation from the fission explosion killed the bees, but now I've got the beacon at the top that actually does regen using honey. So, yeah, I guess I've got to get another vibranium bee. The way you get these guys, from memory, is with a spawn egg. Or at least I thought it was with a spawn egg, but I don't see a spawn egg on this screen. Do I? I do. Here it is. Vibranium bee spawn egg. Okay, it's not showing up there. Vibranium bee. I'm pretty sure that's what you do. Okay, oh, look at this, look at this. You no longer get the bee, the spawn bee egg. You get the actual bee inside of a jar. How cool is that? So, Allthemodium bee is going to have to fly over a vibranium bee in order for that to happen. Fly over a vibranium block, I mean. Which means we need to make some vibranium blocks. And with these blocks, I can go ahead and break into here. And I think I can probably just do something like that. And I think that will work. Let's go ahead and clog this back up. And all that means is that when this guy gets his pollen and goes to fly back in, he'll have a chance to pollinate these. And it has a chance to either give you, if we look before, Allthemodium, if you look in here, it has a chance to either turn it into a vibranium nugget or into a vibranium bee jar. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And that stuff gets picked up by this guy. Which actually currently has some stuff still. Did I move something? Interesting. Look, we've actually got quite a lot of jars now. That could be a problem. That's a pretty big... I don't know if that'll be a problem. Alright, I just replaced that with an ender chest. Not sure what it was doing prior to that, but that should, in theory, be working now. I kind of feel like it's not, though. It should be working. This is showing something. Normally, if this isn't working, like if the apiary as a whole isn't working, it will say that it's invalid. So it should be working. I'm just a little bit worried because they're kind of not really doing anything. Right? All that I blocked off with that, though, was the storage. So they should... Okay, yeah, he was able to get in. Alright, well, we'll leave that for now. We don't need to worry about that. We'll have to worry about that in the future. At the moment, the main thing we're after are our alloys. So let's see what's in here. Oh, Dragon Ice. We did it the wrong way. And it just... I should have kept an eye on it. That is my bad. Okay, well, let's try this then. Unobtainium and then Vibranium? Yeah. Hopefully that'll work. This guy should be working just fine, though. Let's open him up. Yeah, we got quite a few. We have 5. I don't know if it's enough yet, but better than none. Keep an eye on this guy. Well, can't believe we got a bunch of Dragon Ice. We just voided, essentially, all of our Vibranium. We should be getting... Like, what does this give us? A 2% chance to give us 9 nuggets. Okay, so yeah. Not a high chance there. These alloy blocks, I don't think they're mine. I do not believe they are mine, because I only just unlocked the ability to make these, so... These guys can go there. Sure enough, it is the unobtainium, then the vibranium, and that gets us this guy, the unobtainium vibranium alloy. There we go. If we search out other alloys, we have quite a lot of these ones, because they've been left running. So, how do we make this Paxel? Well, for starters, we need to make these other things. Is there even a reason to make the Paxel? And by that I mean, I don't know if I'd use this for mining. I guess I'd have to try it out eventually, but what I'm mainly looking at is the damage. And the damage on just the blade is actually pretty crazy. 1,511 damage. That's more than our cleaver. By like 3 times. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of that. Let's go ahead and also grab... I just want a normal Allthemodium ingot, I think. Let's just grab one of those. And I think we're waiting on one more of these to make that blade. And I might do that and then see if we can enchant it or any of that. Maybe. Sure, ooh, there we go. We have the second one. Beautiful. So I believe it is 2 of these unobtainium vibranium alloys and 1 Allthemodium ingot. And we have ourselves an Allthemodium blade. Here it is. It has no durability, as in it doesn't run out, as you can see by us hitting things. What I'm going to do is see if we can go ahead and enchant this. I believe it's only used in the recipe for the alloy Paxel, but we'll have a look through. Oh, apparently you can enchant it. Beautiful. Smithing table, element infusion? Interesting. I don't know if I would do that. You can scrap it, you can give it to a blacksmith, and then that's pretty much it. So let's head over here. I don't believe our enchantment table is max level either, by the way. Would we be able to do that? Pine bookshelves. We want to make more of these pearlescent ender shelves, right? Pearlescent ender shelves. What are we missing for this? End rods? Okay, we can make those. Hopefully I didn't waste some stuff. End shelf? Endstone bricks and a bookshelf. Endstone bricks from endstone. How much of that can we get? 32. And then bookshelves. Let me go ahead and pick up these guys. I think I have silk touch. Yep, beautiful. Put the bookshelves in there. End shelf. Here we go. We have 4 end shelves because we didn't have any more of these dragon's breath. We'll have to go into the end for that. But then just normal pearlescent bookshelves, or end shelves, or whatever they're called, we can place like so. Does that increase it by much? It increases Arcana to be full, and these look higher as well. Yeah, let's do it. What do we get? Sweeping Edge 3, Vigilant, Disarming, and Fire Aspect. I think that's pretty bad, so I'm going to do it again. Okay, deals additional damage if the target is at full health. We also have Cavalier, Capturing, Raider's Bane, which I assume is good against like pillagers and stuff, maybe, and Frost Aspect, which sounds cool. So Capturing, if you kill things, it has a chance to drop a spawn egg. Pretty cool. Life Mending, not entirely sure. We'll have a quick look. I know I've looked at it before, but I don't remember. Converts health into durability. Okay, well, it doesn't necessarily matter for this, so that's good, but I probably wouldn't want that in the future. Hashtag Cavalier. Cavalier, how do I spell that? Cavalier. There we go. This guy increases damage when riding something. Okay, well, I guess if we take a dragon into battle or something. And then Frost Aspect. Let's have a quick look. Frost Aspect. Oh, Frost Aspect. Slows and weakens the target. That sounds perfect. You know what I'm going to do in celebration? I'm going to go back into the other. I'm going to find us a dragon, and I'm going to see exactly how much damage we can do to it. Does that sound like a good idea? Just before that, actually, if I do hashtag sharp, what good sharpness do I have? Sharpness 6 I have there. Sharpness 7 and sharpness 7. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab this one. We're going to see what sharpness 7 would look like if I put it on this. So, Allthemodium alloy and the book. It doesn't show it. Can I use the pedestals? Allthemodium alloy sharpness? Maybe. And then what do I do? Do I right click it? I don't even know if these guys still work. I don't know how they work. I have a hunch that maybe it doesn't have enough experience, because isn't there normally meant to be an experience thing from pedestals? Let's have a quick look. I'm going to grab a pedestal and see if I can make like the XP tank. Yes. And then possibly the XP magnet? XP bottler? Maybe. Alright, I'm going to be honest. I don't really know. I don't know how to get it to work. I dumped a bunch of experience into these guys. This guy here is a magnet, an XP magnet. This guy's an XP tank. They're all linked up, so... Oh, apparently that guy was linked up too, strangely enough. So in theory, it should have been working. But I don't know. Maybe I just don't know how. So I'm going to have to go and look for a dragon, and I will be back. Alrighty, we are right above a dragon, as you can see in here. Let's go ahead and see how long it takes to kill and see how much damage it does. Alright, it is... I think it's actually doing... Yeah, it's doing 1,000 damage. It's doing what it says it does. It is taking... Yeah. I mean, it seems pretty accurate. These really big dragons are so difficult to hit. I'm not sure where I'm meant to be aiming. But yeah, this definitely would have made my troubles a little bit easier. But obviously, it's hard to get when you don't have it. Because, like, you need to kill the dragons to get it. Oh, you know what I will say? I think what's actually happening is... Have a look at my hotbar. Each time it needs to repair the tool, it's dealing damage to me. So I might actually want to take that enchant off, because that's what's causing the damage. Nothing else is. That is very, very interesting. Oh, busted. Busted. Caught him in the act. Caught them all in the act. Tiny people. Tiny people. Tiny people in the house. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. We got the thing we wanted, i.e. the Allthemodium alloy blade. We have these cool pets over here, which are getting us more stuff. Oh, they're actually asleep because it's nighttime. They got us some stuff, though. Here we go. This guy's been busy. Beautiful. So all we're kind of waiting on now in terms of that stuff, I guess, is we are waiting for the vibranium and like unobtainium and stuff. And yeah, I guess it's pretty much just a waiting game. In terms of this stuff, all alloy blocks and dragon variants. We have all the dragon variants. We don't have blocks of them, but I mean we pretty much do. You know, like I'm gonna say that's completed. We might not specifically have them yet, but I mean that's just gonna happen next episode, or like, you know, it's simply just a waiting game at this point. So we can move that guy over, I think. Where are we? Any new ones that we've done? I don't necessarily think so. Allthemodium alloy Paxel? Ooh, not yet. Not yet. We are going to have to wait for it and then build it and check it out. Max Void Miner? Nope. And the Terra Shatterer, that thing... Oh, I was trying to look at it the other day to see how quickly it charges. That thing charges so slowly that probably won't be happening. In terms of the Void Miner, we still just got to wait for a few more things. In the next episode, we'll probably build one of those, the next tier, really quickly, just to get it up and running, and then we'll do something else. That's going to be my best guess as to what's going to happen. Aside from that, though, I think we're done. We can head over here and say a quick thank you to the donators and supporters. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you to the Discord donators, Skeletor Jacob, Oathus, and Derpy Snow Luna, as well as VRifty. And then thank you to the channel members, Mugs, to Coolest, and also VRifty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying the content. Still enjoying the community, I guess. And hopefully you guys at home are enjoying it as well. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Let me also say, just I'll slip this in the end. Have you guys noticed how there's no more lag stutters? We haven't had any of those, like, lag spikes, right? How cool is that? I'm pretty sure it's from the SSD that we got. So that is awesome. That is actually insane. It's all fixed, right? I haven't noticed anyone playing. I haven't noticed any in the recordings. Uh, I'm pretty happy about that. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that too. All right, goodbye.